everyone. This is going to be fun, and a lot of people might be wanting to get their houses kind of up to snuff because the holidays is around the corner. We're going to see what we're going to talk about now. I have with me Ann Swanson, and she's the owner of Made in the Shade Blinds. Welcome to the show. You're a newbie with me. We're live on Facebook, so hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us. We'll share the show later on. First of all, I got to talk to you a little bit about you, right? And I want to just know how you got into this. You're valley-wide. You love what you do. Let's talk a little bit about shades and what's hot in them right now.
Yeah, thanks so much, Carol. This is so wonderful to be here and talk to everybody today. I have been doing the same thing for about 16 years now, so you're in good hands with Made in the Shade.
Love the name of it, by the way.
Thank you so much. So basically, I do free in-home consultations to people that want new shades or blinds or shutters or drapery. Basically, when you're watching a HGTV show, you might go, oh, how can my windows look like that? Well, I'm your girl. I'm the one to call.
Now, your phone number to call direct is 480-444-9607. You offer a special for everybody that's listening, and that's 40% off, which is really cool that you do that, okay? Because you know, when we're talking about blinds, when people, can they come in, is there like, let's say a minimum? Can they do one blind? Can they do, or do they have to do, how does it work?
So we're a little bit different than a lot of other competitors out there. We will do one window. We will do two. We will do your whole house. It doesn't matter to us. I had a customer recently where she just had one window in her master bedroom. We went in and we took care of that for her, and she ordered a lovely shade for it. And then she in turn has actually referred 4 other customers to me that have purchased. So we love the one windows.
Oh, sure.
We love the 2 windows.
And anyway, you know that when you do one, now you know you have to do them all because the one looks great, the other ones don't, right? That happened a lot.
Well,
so
that happens.
At the consultation, tell everybody what it looks like. When you come in there, what do they expect?
Sure. Well, first of all, it's going to start with our phone conversation, and I'm going to ask a little bit about them and what kind of dream that they have for their windows. That tells me what products to bring that day. If it's a drapery, I'm going to ask what color that you love, or colors. You know, what are we trying to do? What do you like, a geometric pattern? Do you like a floral? Do you like a solid?
Do you bring all of that to them?
Yes, I just try to narrow it down a little bit because as a designer, I want to come in and give them just a few options so they're not overwhelmed.
Oh, absolutely. I know that feeling. Now, you're valley-wide.
Yes.
You do free consultations, right? And your website is MITS, which is an acronym for Made in the Shade. So it's MITS, East Valley spelled out, .com. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about what the trends are right now. What's happening in shades and drapery? I don't even know. Are people doing drapery again?
So that's a great question. Drapery has come back like a sonic boom. All of a sudden, everybody wants to add. And sometimes it's full drapery, but now, because they're going to models and new homes, and I mean, we're one of the fastest home builders nationwide, right, here in Phoenix. So they're seeing in these models just a panel on the left and a panel on the right. Just maybe a short rod or a full rod in between, whatever their preference is. Those are types of things that we're going to discuss at our consultation. But a lot of times it's just that splash of color that's unique to them, that's unique to their home. Like if you like aqua blue, I'm going to bring a bunch of different fabrics, which is the very funnest part of the consultation, is to be able to show beautiful things to beautiful people and make their homes beautiful.
You know, and I think it's wonderful that you bring it to them. What is the difference, and I have to ask this, between, so a lot of people will go and they'll buy something, you know, let's say, or go to a big box store or whatever. What is the difference by having somebody like you be able to come in and help them? Yeah. Because let me tell you, folks, there's nothing like it. Go ahead.
Well, let me just start by saying I'm originally from Chicago, and in Chicago, we don't have these high ceilings that they have out here. I came out here, and all of a sudden, the door heights are taller. The window heights are taller. And that's a little bit problematic for a homeowner when they're going to go try to buy something off the shelf. And so that's where we come in, is because we can make it taller, we can make it wider, you know, we can do things that the box store, they just can't compete in that arena.
Now, when we look about right now, the holidays are around the corner. I'm sorry, I wish that we came on earlier, because how long does it take? How long does it take the turnaround time? You come in and you do this, and they, let's say for shades or whatever.
So for shades and blinds, Roman shades and different things like that, they're usually the 4 to 6 week mark. So if you were to order now, you'd get them in right around the Christmas time. But for some products, like some specialty drapery and some other items that we have that are really special, like we have faux iron that looks like,
I love it,
swirls and twirls, and you know, you could put that in a window. Oh, you know, we have these really tall transom windows that no one could reach, but sometimes you don't want a cornice or a fabric up there, but you want something really cool. We can do that too. We just insert it and install it just like it's a blind, but it's a permanent fixture, and it could be geometric, it could be swirls. You can design it yourself, and we can have our guy print it up for you, and after you approve it, we'll get that made.
Now,
so some of those take a little bit longer.
Their phone number to call, it's 480-444-9607. They do free consultations. She's valley-wide. Her website is MITS, East Valley, so it's made in the shade. So MITS, East Valley is spelled out, .com. Hurry up and call. Because if you want to get that done for the holidays, and I know it's going by fast, just a whole week goes by fast now, but you know, what's really fun is, you know, when you want to spruce up the house for the holidays, she can help you with that. And if not, that's okay too. Just get that done so that she can come in. And if you're looking for something more like a drapery or something a little bit special, then you can have fun right now picking it all out, and then it takes a little bit more time for that. Do you do both residential and commercial?
I sure do.
Okay, so that's important, because you know, we have a lot of businesses too out there that now that of COVID has been over and done, so to have more people, we're getting things back together. Everybody wants to kind of spruce things up again, right? What are some of the hot colors?
So some of the hot colors right now are, believe it or not, white. White never goes out of style, but there's different shades of white. And then, especially when you're doing fabrics, it could be a fabric that is a sheer white or a solid white. So texture becomes a big deal, even if it's a tone on tone. One shiny white on a muted white. Fabrics are just fun. And you know what? You could sit and look at fabrics for hours.
Absolutely. Now, she comes to you. The phone number to call is 480-444-9607. She does free consultations, and she's valley-wide. Check out the website. It's MITS for Made in the Shade. So MITS, and then East Valley is spelled out .com. I want to talk about the motorized shades. Okay, do they have to have motorized, or can they have the electric ones? How does that work?
Yeah, that's a great question, because so many of us buy a home and it's not pre-wired for motorized shades. Well, we have a solution. We have a rechargeable battery that you can recharge just like we recharge our cell phones now. It's the same thing, except for better, because you get almost 500 revolutions, meaning up and down, before you have to charge it. So it's only like once a year that you would charge, and you charge it. There's going to be a port in the headrail that connects to the motor, and then you have a really long cord that plugs in. So for 3 to 4 hours, you're going to plug that in. It'll be fully charged. You're ready to go again for 500 more revolutions.
That's amazing. How about saving money real quickly on their energy bills? We were talking about.
Oh, sure.
So I think curtains would be good. Shades would be good. Tell them a little bit about it.
Yeah, shutters are the #1 product for helping to keep the heat out in the summer. It's like putting a door on top of your window. So they do a really good job with your cooling bills.
Right. You know, we like the windows to have nothing on them, but really, it's better to have something on them. And shutters are great. Blinds are great. Drapery is back. She comes to you, and she's offering 40% off if you call her. Her number is area code 480-444-9607.